Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Nameless. In T's route, and we're in the Broken Heart chapter, and T is dating Soy now because he's an asshole. Like, seriously, you could have dated any other girl. You decided to date my best friend. What? To make it hurt more? Kind of a fucked up fucker are you? And why do we love him so much? And we apparently remembered going to the department store with Yuri, even though that shouldn't have happened in this route, but apparently did, and T is making us forget as well as the dolls, because why wouldn't Yuri remember that? I mean, I know we don't remember getting our cell phones or any of that shit and blah, 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 but, are we saying that we went to the department store, we went on the date with Yuri, but then T ripped out the pages of the journal, and it's not like we finished going down Yuri's path? Because you know what I mean? I mean, like, that's feasible. Like, okay, we went to the department store with Yuri, and then none of that other, like, at some point before we fell in love with him, T ripped out all of our journal pages and made us forget things. But wouldn't Yuri remember that? And wouldn't we still have the clothes? And I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know. That could be a loophole, or maybe we'll find answers. I don't know. We'll see. You girls are in that group, right? E.T. But what are you? I heard that I had a fan club or something. Oh, yeah, that's true, but was it you who made the girl from Class N trip? No, it wasn't me. It was her. What? Hey, what are you saying in front of T? Yeah. Oh, yeah, all right. So it's one of you two. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed at you guys for moving in groups and harassing people. I was hoping I'd be wrong. I didn't think anyone around me would be that nasty. I hate those kinds of people. Oh, don't look so hurt. Nothing will change just because you make that face. Go back and tell everyone in that fan club that I'm disappointed in all of you, that I don't want to see any of you anymore. Cheap tricks like moving in groups to harass or talk bad about someone disgust me. T? If anything like this happens again, I'll make sure to get even with every single one of you. I'm not joking, so don't romanticize this, all right? Oh, T. I'm not joking. Don't romanticize this. We could have just totally played that last bit at the end. I just didn't know how long it was going to go, but... Yuri's advice. This is interesting. He's limited edition, so I should be very careful. If I'm to keep him clean, I should keep him in the box most of the time, since he can't ever get damaged. I'll be the only one to see you and touch you like this. How about it? Aren't you happy you're only loved by me? You're so handsome as always. There can't be another doll more perfect than you. Good, flawless as usual today. You're my very own pure angel, T. So then she damaged him and then decided to get rid of him? Because he was flawed? Interesting. Is it true that T's going out with our class president? I heard it's true. An uncomfortable subject came up at the breakfast table. I don't really want to hear about that. I wasn't feeling well as it is, but if I keep hearing about that, I'll really be sick. But the dolls can't know how I feel. Commander, is it true? I would literally avoid T. I wouldn't come out until he was gone from school, and I'd be like, no, I'm good. I'm going to school early, not eating. Fuck you. No, I'd be a cunt. Fuck you. Going to school early. I'm going to make it clear that you're an asshole, T. Middle finger as close to your fucking face as I can get, you bastard. That's what you get for breaking my heart, you asshole. You think this is better? No. Tie me up and get the whips and chains out, asshole, because that's better. Wait, what did I just... Anyway. Unless you're going to put me in a cage, then you know what? Fuck it. Peace out. I'm going to date Yuri. Yuri, you're in. T's out, you're in. Back in the saddle. Back in the saddle, Yuri. I would say Lance, but he has no interest in us right now, so it's like really difficult. And, you know, he never got his chance, so too bad, sorry. And we know, I mean, the in-hope path was great, no, but it's not my thing, so it's fine. Yeah. So you really like that girl? I just needed a change in my life. A change in his life? It was the first time I've heard him say that, so I stared at him. So you're using her. I feel sorry for her already. Yuri quipped about it. Using sounded a bit harsh, but Yuri isn't completely wrong. T left the table first, obviously not wanting to talk about it, and then he silently headed towards the front door. Don't talk to him. T, no, Spacey, you go sit in the kitchen! Get your ass back in the corner! No, bad Spacey! Yeah, bad Spacey! When I called him in a small voice, I heard him respond. You're really seeing Soy? T frowned a bit. Make sure to finish your breakfast. You don't tell me what to do, T. I just knocked my plate onto the floor. Right in front, just psh. Like a pissed off cat, like, you eat. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Whiskers. Don't you dare knock that. Shh, knocks it off. You know, because cats are assholes. So that's exactly what I would do right now. Again. T avoided answering my question again and left the house just like that. Dickhole. I'm mad. Spacey's mad. Spacey's gonna go drink again. This is gonna make Mama Spacey drink. I can't handle it. Guys, we're supposed to be happy in this route. Even Yuri didn't rip our heart out like this, okay? Like, even he didn't. He didn't do this to us. He didn't. He avoided us and whatever, and he became a man whore, but that was our fault, and like, I can't. Anyway. When I was left in front of the door by myself, I felt upset. He's not just avoiding me now, he's ignoring everything I say. So don't talk to him either, silent treatment. Besides, he didn't even tell me he's going out with Soy. You know what? Revenge. Take his doll and sell it. I sold you, so maybe you should get the fuck out of my house. You're worthless trash. Get out. That's so harsh. It's so harsh. It really is. That hurt me just to say, but I'm gonna pack you in a box. Ask Yinho how that feels. And Yinho's over there traumatized. At least it's not me this time. You did something really bad, T. I'm so upset that I had to hear such important news from Soy and not T, who lives with me. I was already bothered by the two. I feel as if there's a huge hole in my heart. My honey, you don't look so pleased. Are you feeling okay? Yuri still seemed to worry about me fainting yesterday. He asked carefully. Yeah, I'm good. Then I'm glad. My honey, let's go out and have some fun. Guys like him never know how to be thankful, even if you care about them. Yuri glanced at the door T just left through as he talked. He must have noticed right away that I was troubled by T. He does, because he knows that T is in love with you, and he basically was like, don't you be a dick. And T's being a dick. And it's kind of funny, because T also did that to Yuri. Don't you make her cry. And now Yuri's like, don't you be a dick. And now you're being a dick. You threatened me, and I cleaned up my act. I'm threatening you, and you're being even a bigger of a dick? T. No. No. Girl, sit down. Yuri's up. So just trust me, my honey. I'll take you out on a fantastic date. You know what? Go. Girl, go. I'll be glad if it doesn't end up being horrible. Don't interfere, you silverhead. Come to think of it, every time I've been sad because of T, Yuri has always helped me. Would I feel better if I go out like Yuri says? Yes! We couldn't go to the amusement park before. We should go together this time. Oh, you're right. Even then, I only went to the amusement park with T because Yuri gave in. This time, regardless of how I felt, I wanted to go along with Yuri. I nodded. Then let's go hang out after the exams. Oh, really? I'll be going. Nice timing. Oh, Lance, is he going already? He's going to school really early these days. But he always comes into the classroom late. Is the school government busy these days? Compared to that, Soy's just busy with her romance. They're both in the school government. It's strange. Soy probably just sneaks out. Thinking of Soy naturally led me to think about T. Now since they're seeing each other, is there no room for me? I don't know why I feel so empty when two people I love so much are happy together. Because you want T, and that's gross. Now you gotta have sloppy seconds. Welcome, my single friend! Hey. I weakly put down my bag while seeing her cheerful face. Before I could even sit down, Soy made a fuss and pulled at my sleeves. Did you hear the rumor? What rumor? Oh, it's not a rumor, it's fact! I tilted my head and looked at Soy. I don't know what she's talking about, but she looks really excited. T broke up the fan club. What? Really? Yeah, that fan club held their final ceremony and all that. I heard it was crazy with people crying and wailing. But why all of a sudden?
What do you mean, why? Since he's going out with me, of course.
No, it's because he threatened them from hurting me. You're just, being used. But whatever, Soy. I then realized why Soy was so excited in the morning. But I couldn't even force out a smile. I should be happy for Soy. I gathered all my strength to lie. All you have to do now is go out on the date you've dreamt of. My voice was a bit weak, but Soy didn't notice. Of course she didn't.
Thanks, friend.
I was really surprised. I had no idea T was that serious about Soy. He's not. In the morning, he just said he needed a change, so this news came to me as a shock. I have to congratulate her on this too, right? I don't know why I'm calculating everything in my head like this. Drink. Huh? Oh, strawberry milk? Shouldn't be handing me strawberry milk without saying anything.
But T mustn't be the type to express his feelings a lot. He disbanded his fan club to protect me, but when I went to Banjul yesterday...
Why? What happened?
He must have been really busy. I barely said hi. We didn't talk at all, and I just left. But I did text him to ask him about his plans for the festival. Of course, his answer was kind as always.
Soy doesn't seem to be bothered by what would normally be upsetting. That means she likes T that much. I'm jealous that Soy looks so happy and in love.
Guess what T's doing at the festival?
Soy got excited and asked. When I heard her ask me, a particular scene flashed into my mind like deja vu. See, this is fucked up, right? For the festival, T will... a butler cafe?
How did you know?
Soy looked surprised. Bert, that's my microphone. You can't bite on it. Huh? Yeah. How did I? I just thought of it. I didn't realize what I just spat out would be the answer.
Wow, amazing. Why didn't you ever use that guessing talent of yours for the exams?
I know. Even I felt surprised. How did I get that right? And I can even imagine what the other boys will do. I feel like Yinho will read tarot cards, and Lance will be busy conducting the festival. Red will be in a play, and Yuri... Again? Whenever I try to remember something these days, my head begins to hurt and I can't continue. You okay? Yeah, it's nothing.
What do you mean it's nothing? You're always sick these days. You have to eat something sweet. You should come to Banjul with me today.
To Banjul?
We can study for the exams and see tea.
Then you should go by yourself. I don't want to get caught between a couple, especially if it's two people who bother me as it is.
Hey, don't be like that. Let's go together. My treat.
Don't you want to be alone with him, though?
Of course that's true, but it's still awkward when we're alone.
I barely stopped myself from sighing. She's so fierce with everything else, but with anything related to tea, she just turns into a shy girl.
Please, please.
All right. And there's no way I can refuse when she pleads like that. She is my closest friend. Now I'm too busy to go.
I didn't even expect you to.
Shinbi glimpsed at me and stroked my hair for some reason, because Shinbi's like, you love tea, I know you do. Shinbi's so fucking great. She says barely anything, and she's so like, yeah, okay, whatever. But she's like, stroke your hair, because this is I know you're in love with tea, honey, it'll be okay. It's all right, sweetie. I got you strawberry milk, I'm here for your support. She doesn't even say, girl just knows. Is she wishing me good luck? But if you guys are that awkward, how are you guys going to go on a date?
That's... I'm still choosing my clothes. I'll come up with what to wear after I choose my outfit.
Or what to do after I choose my outfit. Date?
Yeah, I asked him if we could go on a date after the exams, and he said yes.
I see. They've already promised to go on a date. The more Soy got excited, the more I seemed to feel down.
Since we're talking about the date, I have an outfit I've picked out for now. I saw it in the magazine Shinbi was in. You have to see it. Come here.
I'm already regretting my promise to go to Banjul with her. So I kept on chattering away, but I couldn't hear any of it. I feel so depressed. You know what we should do? We should just text Yuri the entire time we're at Banjul. Hold on. Yeah, we're definitely going on a date. Fuck tea, fuck Soy, fuck all this shit. You know what? You should just fuck me when I get home. That's exactly... Look! You go to Yuri and be like, look, so I'm just going to just anger fuck you and make T jealous, and you're okay with that, right? And he'd be like, whatever my honey needs. I don't think Yuri's gonna care. You know, in Yuri's path, he would have cared because he grew a heart. But in this, he's still technically the Yuri who thinks it's his job to love everyone. So, just saying. When class is finished, Soy dragged me to Banjul. Hello, is it just the two of you today? Unfortunately.
Yes, Zion. Where's T?
T? He was here just a moment ago. I think he went out for a while. He'll be back soon, so don't worry. Zion led us to a table. The harp's been placed somewhere else. I glanced around as usual and saw a slight change. Oh yes, we moved it while cleaning the cafe. Oh right, that reminds me. Thank you for helping me look for the harp last time. I didn't get to say thanks. Zion bowed and thanked me. His round head was cute. No, I didn't do anything. I just caused more trouble. I unconsciously bowed back. I was the one who caused trouble. I made you guys worry. Zion scratched his cheek in embarrassment.
Look for the harp? You mean the time when Mr. Hoban left it for repairs?
I nodded at Soy's question. I can't forget how dumbfounded Soy looked when I told her all about the fuss. Come to think of it, I totally forgot. That was the first day I saw T get angry. I still can't believe that happened. I was reminded of it when Zion mentioned the harp. Soy didn't seem to be so interested in the harp and looked at the menu.
I'll have a green tea latte.
I'll have a milk tea. Was it that rooibos milk tea? The taste of T's milk tea resonated for a long time. Even though I knew it wouldn't be as good, I ended up ordering the milk tea again. Zion left with the menu, and it was just Soy and I. I took out my textbook and Soy took out her hand mirror. Soy looked like a girl head over heels in love with the way she tidied her hair while looking in the mirror. It felt more complicated seeing like that. Seeing her like that. I tried to rid myself of my thoughts and open my book. I was reading my book, but I couldn't focus. When is T coming? Shut up! No, you don't know! He doesn't get to have you think about him, goddammit! Wait, would he be uncomfortable with me being here? I began to worry while thinking of T again. It's so different from before. Before, when I thought of T, I always pictured a sweet smile. But now I feel like I care too much about what he thinks, and I would never smile at him again. He would smile at you, and you'd just glare at him and be like, fucking use that shit on me, asshole. That doesn't work on me anymore, bitch! I'm on to you, you shady bastard. I peered at Soy and saw her being busy with her phone. Are you texting?
Yeah, T.
She said she felt awkward being with him, but I guess she's fine with texting. Once again, I felt frustrated seeing that. And I felt thirsty. When are the drinks coming out? It's out now. When I mumbled, I heard an answer right away. Soy hit her mirror in a flash, but I was too startled to even breathe.
Ah, T.
Soy blushed and said hi. Milk tea and green tea latte, right? Be like, ugh, I don't want this now.
Right?
Soy even stammered and nodded. My God. The great Soy is blushing and stuttering. I almost want to take a picture of this and keep it forever. But if I do that, she'll surely seek revenge. Soy was blushing and staring at T. Huh. Did you have something to say?
Oh,
T was pretty indifferent towards Soy. On the other hand, Soy was almost delirious. Can't believe I'm stuck in between these two. Why do I have to feel awkward? I felt pressured by the awkward silence. I would literally just ignore them. It's so awkward I can't even breathe! Should I say something? Oh, yeah, that's what oh, come to think of it, I heard you were going on a date, you fuckers! No, we're not supposed to. We're supposed to say, the milk tea looks good. It takes a long time to make that. Oh, okay. And after the short conversation, we didn't talk anymore. What should I do to break the ice? That was all I could think about. I was flustered because I always had something to say to T. Always. Soy looked at me from the corner of her eye, but I couldn't come up with anything. Then I'll be going. Don't hesitate to call me if you need anything. Oh, okay. I'd just be like, whatever. No one asked you, bitch. Get out of here.
Then I'll text you.
Yeah. T answered Soy and headed towards the kitchen. As soon as he went off, Soy let out a deep sigh. I squinted at Soy, who was now completely disarmed. Hello? What the hell? Why did I skip? You're such a different person in front of T. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know, but I can't help myself.
Yeah. Anyways, I didn't know you were this uncomfortable with him. How can you guys be in a relationship like that? If it was this awkward with me here, they must be way more uncomfortable when they're by themselves. Just thinking about it made me feel like suffocating. They were now officially in a relationship. This wasn't right. Now, are they really in a relationship?
It's not working at all.
Huh? So I hesitated for a while and asked me,
What do you think of me and T together?
What?
What do you think when you see us together?
I think that you're an awkward girl and he has no interest in you, but that's a hard question. It's the exact question that's been bothering me these last couple of days. What makes me feel the way I did when I imagined them together? I thought for a moment and answered, I think you guys suit each other. They really were a handsome couple. They look really good together like couples in magazines. Unlike me.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even with my compliments, Soy still looked dejected. You okay? I felt bad to see her like that and asked with worry.
Honestly, aren't you supposed to get to know one another if you're in a relationship?
I nodded.
But how should I say it? T's nice to me, but that's it. He doesn't talk about himself, what he likes, what he doesn't like. I don't know anything about him. To be honest, I feel like there's an invisible wall between us. We're in a relationship now, but nothing's changed.
I don't know what to say at seeing her spirits so low. The invisible wall she feels from T. Honestly, I felt that often too. But Soy is his girlfriend. I thought he'd lower that wall for his girlfriend, but I guess I was wrong. Her face fell with anxiety.
I want to know more about how he feels. I just want him to express his feelings a bit more. That's why I asked you to come with me. I thought he'd be less guarded if you came along. Am I expecting too much? It hasn't even been a week since we started going out.
I've never seen Soy be so timid. People say that love changes a person, and Soy has definitely changed. And a lot. That means that Soy likes T a lot.
To be honest, I don't want to be polite and treat him like a senior, but I don't think I can be friendly with him like this. Am I expecting too much right now?
When she said that she wants to treat him as a friend, I felt my heart sink. That's how I'm with T. I was startled and tried to calm myself down when Soy started clinging onto me again.
So please help me. What can I do to be closer to T?
Girl, listen to me. If you need a third party involved in your fucking relationship, it ain't gonna work. Stop being stupid. Stop being stupid.
You're close with him, so can't you just tell me what I can do to make him happy?
Well, I'm not... My heart ached. Did I get worked up too much? I knew in my heart that I wanted to refuse Soy's plea, so just fucking do it. She's my best friend who's just as precious to me. I had to think. What should I say? How about giving him a gift that contains your feelings? No, I think it's best to first stay put. That makes no sense. I was really wondering what that option in the guide, when it says, I think it's best to first stay put. I'm like, well, since it hasn't been that long since you guys started seeing each other, wouldn't it be better to just stay still?
You think?
If you rush things too much, things might get worse.
I don't know.
So I frowned.
No, it's not like me to just stay still and wait. I have to do something. What is T like?
What? So I asked abruptly.
What is he like? Just tell me anything. There must be something more than what you've told me until now.
I'd be like, I don't know. But why?
I want to give him a gift. I think it'll be a good idea to gift him with something he might like and approach him that way.
I don't fucking know, okay? I don't fucking know, girl. Just do it your own goddamn self. I am not your fucking relationship guru here. Again, if you need me to guide you in your relationship with T, you're not the one he should be with. Back the fuck off, Soy. I love you, but Jesus. Do you not hear the words that are coming out of your mouth, girl, and realize how stupid this is? Please help me. He likes you, and you know everything about him, and you guys get a real... And if you're here, he'll actually talk to you, and then I can just be a bipartisan sitting over here enjoying your conversation while I'm dating him. Girl, come on. Come on, Soy. You're better than this. You're better than this. You know this isn't right. Stop. Girl, grow us. You had a set before. Where the hell they go? You let your cojones roll away. Girl, pick them back up. Hike them up, and realize this isn't right. third party in your own fucking relationship. Well, I don't really know what T likes. Come to think of it, I really don't. I don't know anything about what T likes. He likes hurting people. Choking Yinho to death. On the other hand, T knows everything I like. He knows what food I like best, what my hobby is, who I'm closest with. But compared to that, I know so little about him. He always did whatever I wanted to do. I realize yet again how much he's given me.
I can't stay here like this. I should start searching now. I'll be off first.
You're going? Where?
I'm going to look for something guys might like.
Right now?
Right now.
Well, why don't you just ask T yourself?
Then it won't be a surprise. For your information, a present is 2 times more touching if it's a surprise. Then, friend, I'll get going. I'll see you at the academy tomorrow.
I mean, that's kind of true, because, like, hey, I want to buy you a gift. What do you want? Well, that just ruined it. It's, like, so much more exciting when you show, like, look, if I put devil dogs on the grocery list and you buy me devil dogs, that's awesome. If I don't put them on the grocery list and you just go and look, I bought you devil dogs because I love you. Oh my God, you're the best. Just saying. So I didn't even say bye to T and hurried out of Banjul. After she left, I got my things too and stood up. He's avoiding me even at home. He might get uncomfortable if I stay at Banjul by myself. She said we should study. I did expect this, but I can't help but feel disappointed. I was about to get my bag and leave when I caught eyes with T. You're going? Yeah. T looked at Soy's empty seat. Is he disappointed that his girlfriend left without saying goodbye? No. Should I call Soy back? No. T smiled as if to tell me not to care about that. Then I'll get going. I felt like I asked a stupid question. I hid my embarrassment and left Banjul. I was heading home when my phone rang.
Found something perfect for T, heart.
Oh, what's this? Oh, that's right. That's when he said, yeah, you too. I pressed each letter and texted congratulations. But even after typing it all up, I couldn't send it and just hesitated. Oh, what was that? I heard busy footsteps on the street while I was spacing out with my phone. It must be rush hour already. The street is full of busy passersby. And in the middle was me, the only one standing still. The phone in my hand felt so heavy. I impulsively wanted to throw away this phone and run away somewhere. Then I wouldn't have to see Soy or T. If I do that, won't I be able to get rid of these complicated emotions I don't even understand? I thought of Soy smiling bashfully and T watching her, and me sitting in the middle. It was laughable. I'm an idiot. I feel like rain is pouring where I stand. My eyes are wet and my heart aches. My head hurts as if I have a cold, and I feel weak. My aching heart seems to shout in resentment. Yeah, honestly, I always knew it. The reason why I feel so uncomfortable with Soy, and why I was hurt by T's attitude, I knew it all along. The reason I wasn't able to cheer for them, I like T, but I couldn't say it. I liked T, but I lied to Soy and wished her good luck. I'm sick of myself for acting like that. What the hell am I doing? I ended up not sending the text and just headed home. The next day in the classroom, Soy made a huge fuss beside me saying she had to write a card for T. Thanks to that, I had to watch Soy be energetic and googly-eyed the whole day. I don't think I can be honest in front of her.
Beep, beep, beep.
I opened my eyes at the alarm. It's the second morning since I decided to wake up without T or Yinho's help. Can't believe I have exams today. The traces of an all-nighter were spread throughout my desk. I just stared at them for a while, kicked off my sheets, and left the room. Everyone sleep well?
Oh, Master, you're awake already. I was just about to get you.
Of course you woke up early. We have a date today. What? Yuri winked at me. A date? You and me? Darling, pretending you forgot won't work. We're clearly promised to go on a date after the exams. Okay. I don't know if we did or didn't. Maybe it's all because of the cramming I did for the exams, but I really couldn't remember. We did. Anyways, I'll be the best escort for you. Look forward to it, my honey.
T, I smell something burning.
At Yinho's voice, Yuri and I stared at T. I really did smell something burning and saw gray smoke billowing from the stove. He's pissed because we're going out with Yuri. That's what you get, bitch! Yuri is such a good wingman, can I just tell you? Yuri, you're my hero. Fuck T. Me and Yuri are Going back to the bedroom. Oh, I must have been distracted. Yeah, that's what you get, asshole!
It's so unlike T.
I agree with Yinho. Yinho quickly opened the kitchen window to clear the air. I thought he was the perfect mom, but I think he's been losing his focus these days. Yuri grabbed the chance and teased him. All right then, I guess Yuri will be eating this. Do you think I'll eat that trash? He's just joking. I laughed awkwardly and said that, but T looked serious. I'm like, he's joking, Yuri. He wouldn't be a dick to you in front of the owner. Yeah, I would be such a fucking seabag to T. I'm not even kidding. Such an asshole. Such an asshole. Vengeance. Vengeance is my middle name. Don't piss off. Spacey Vengeance. Spacey Vengeance. You should just say you're jealous. You're always so serious. Stop talking rubbish and go to work, Mr. Yuri. Was trying to settle the two and T's phone rang. I think it's from your girlfriend. Why don't you take it? T quickly checked his phone and turned it off. Why isn't he taking the call if it's from Soy? It bothered me a bit, but I didn't say anything. I don't ever want to wear myself out because of those two. Anyways, call me as soon as school ends, my honey. You have exams today, so you'll probably finish classes early. Don't forget, you have a date with me right after. All right. I nodded to Yuri, who looked excited. I felt like T was staring at me, but I just ignored it. Good for you, Spacey. Hike up those cojones.
What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Time's passing!
Calm down, chick. Yino's been pacing around the classroom looking anxious. Thanks to that, even I feel nervous. It's too late to worry now. There's only one thing left. I'm gonna save so that we can,
What? What's that?
Yino clung onto Shinbi as his last hope. Guessing.
Guessing?
Yes, the method students have chosen since ancient times. If you're lucky, at least you won't be the worst in class. It'll probably be me.
Gulp.
Yinho gulped. That's our only option.
I see. Not the worst in class.
I could tell he was thinking hard about it. Seeing their cute, serious faces, I kept wanting to laugh. They should have been that serious while studying. I felt someone glared toward us. I turned around and saw Lance give his, "You were all so pathetic" look. I quickly turned my head back, afraid of those eyes. Today's the day every student wants to avoid. Exam day. Maybe we'll save now. Again. Because if we fail it, we have to come back. I looked around the classroom and saw students dealing with this day in their own separate ways. There were kids who were grabbing onto their books and cramming into the last minute, and others who already gave up and were chattering away. Some even seemed to have reached nirvana and just slept on their desks. And my friend Soy... Soy, your eyes! My friend Soy was trying to get in contact with the sun god, the master of all knowledge in the universe. Soy said the mystery club told her how to do it, but the accuracy is... 0. When the class bell rang, everyone went back to their seats and stayed quiet. The door soon opened and the proctor came in. Proctor was... Now, everyone in your seats. I have something to do this afternoon, so be quick. I was startled to see Yuri come in as the proctor, but I soon gathered my wits. Something to do this afternoon? He must mean that. Yeah, me. Yeah, let's go home and you can... Never mind. Master, good luck. Yinho whispered so only I could hear. Yeah, you too. I lowered my head and turned to see Lance. Lance. When I was about to wish him luck, Lance abruptly turned his head. Worry about yourself. Ugh. Now then, the exams will begin. God damn, we're gonna fuck this up so bad. Mr. Hoban is trying to quit smoking. Didn't we say we didn't know that? There's a harp. No. Jupiter is smaller than Earth. No. Shinbi is a singer. No. Banjul is a cafe. Yes, apparently. Soy's bus side. No. Oh, shit, I meant to say no. The pencil holder on the female lead's character desk is rabbit-shaped. Yes? I don't know what it is. Lance's hair color is silver. We missed 2. You know his name is Fried Chicken. No. The female lead character is the vice president. No. Damn it! Okay, so I'm gonna do this again. But we got T's diary. I don't really know if it makes a difference. If you know what I mean? Like, get it. Oh. Okay, so let's try this again. The type of smartphone isn't... I don't think so. The URL... Oh, we know that's not true. The female lead character is 5. Yes. Yinho shares a room. No. Dandelion is an animal. No, it's a plant. Lance's hobby is organizing notes. I don't think so. It is? There's an action hero. No, it's treats. There's only one red doll in this world. Yes. The fruit. I don't know what. No? Okay, good. Lance's hobby is organizing notes? There was a part of me that wanted to say yes, but I was like, no, that's just weird. Okay, fine. Whatever. Wow, over. I heard kids sighing here and there. I don't think us missing 2 would have made a difference. It says miss no more than 1, though. But I would think passing with a B is still counting as passing, but whatever. I heard kids sighing here and there. This stresses me out so much because it's like typed and you're like, oh my God. It's like typing in front of, when I'm trying to type and people are watching me, I can't do it. I don't know. Tests make me nervous, and then knowing people are watching me take a test makes me I can't. I don't know the results yet, but at least we're free. Yeah.
Hey, wait, look at me.
As soon as the exams were over, Soy was energetic again, as if she regained all her energy. She was different from all the others who were completely lifeless. Huh? Soy dragged me to the classroom corner.
Can you send this to T?
Soy handed me a small present box and a card. This is...
the present I told you about yesterday. It was tough trying to find the perfect gift for him.
Oh, right. I remembered Soy making a fuss over these last couple of days. I would be like, no, bitch. Do it your fucking self. I am not your fucking third party. This makes me... no. You can't give it to him. You can give it to him yourself.
I thought about it, but I thought it'd be better for you to give it to him.
Okay. He's your boyfriend, and you want me to give him the gift. You want me to be there for... Jesus Christ, you want me to have sex with him too for you? Jesus, Soy. Do you not understand how bad your relationship is? I'm just saying. What? Then there's no point giving it to him. This is just too strange. Shouldn't she be the one to give it to him when she put that much care into it? You guys are the ones in the relationship. I don't think it's right for me to give this to him. I pushed away the present Soy tried to hand to me. To be honest, I don't want to give it to him. I feel uncomfortable being the Cupid for them now.
I'm asking as a friend, please. I'm still so awkward with him. If you read him the card, he'll know how I really feel. He'll know how badly I want to get to know him.
The more reason why you should...
Please, it's still so embarrassing. We'll get more comfortable through this, I swear.
Yeah, pretty much I'm doing your fucking relationship for you. Ever since she started seeing T, I feel like I've been seeing different sides of her. She looked flushed and seemed to be on the brink of tears. I thought for a moment, but thinking about it didn't last long. So I kept on pleading with me with a distressed face. I ended up feebly nodding my head. No, Spacey! Fucking grow a set! Alright, fine. So now I'm just mad at myself. No, you're stupid. Let her be her own goddamn fucking relationship. No, you're mad at both of them. You don't like either one of them now. So I instantly brightened up at my answer. But it's so hard to face T right now. What should I do? I especially wanted to avoid facing T with something like this. But I can't just refuse Soy. I can't just refuse when Soy asks me like this. Yes, you can! God damn it. Hike your tits up and say no. No matter how much I like T, they're already in a relationship. I should help them. That's what I promised. No! My heart ached a bit. No!
Can you send it to him now? I can't wait another second.
No! What? Right now? I don't think that's a good idea. Shimby suddenly cut in and added. But even Shimby couldn't win over Soy right now.
I want to give it to him now. I want to get close to him this instant.
Ugh. I hate you both. Shimby looked at Soy with her deep eyes. Not Shimby. Soy and T. I ended up dragging my heavy feet towards T. The present in my hands, my footsteps, all felt so heavy. What should I say when I see him? This is from your girlfriend. If you could fucking talk to her and be a goddamn man, so I don't have to be your third fucking party, because I hate you both and I hope you get hit by a bus. Chuck it in his face and leave. The closer I got to T's classroom, the more nervous I got. I should first talk about Soy. Should I tell him to spend more time with Soy when I hand over the gift? But I'm worried whether I'll be able to actually say those things when I see him. I don't mean any of it. I tripped on something. I turned around and saw a shoe in the middle of the hallway. Who put that there? Ugh, it hurts. I hurt the same knee again. wasn't bleeding, but another scratch. I should have been more careful. I limped a bit and walked toward T's classroom. Is T here? Before I head inside the classroom, I asked a girl coming out, "What are you doing here?" Oh, before that was him. I thought it was a girl. But what are you doing here? Before the girl could even answer, T ran out looking surprised. I was surprised too and widened my eyes. "Go to the roof." Now. And T went back into the classroom before I could even say anything. I felt bitter about his reaction and felt like crying. I was just trying to help their relationship even though I didn't feel like it. Ugh, I shouldn't get so worked up. Let's just wait at the roof. I tried to calm down and went up. I know that T told me to go to the roof for my sake. My knees still hurt and I limped up the stairs. I sat still and waited for T. We're coming up on a bad, and we've got two options before a bad. I don't know if it's going to happen now if we have two things at this point, but two more choices before a bad. Well, one choice, and then the next choice is a bad ending. Come to think of it, I remember T giving me a bunch of food here before. I didn't know then we'd become this uncomfortable with each other. T's now seeing my friend, and we've grown apart. My knee keeps hurting. I should have been more careful, being distracted and tripping. Ugh. I won't have any excuses if Lance scolds me for being careless. At that moment, I heard the door open. Is it T? Sure enough, he was coming towards me. T stopped right in front of me, and he silently looked down at me. I opened my mouth first to break the ice. Sorry for calling you out. Take this. I held out the gift box and card, so I asked me to hand him. What are these? T asked without even taking them. I felt like crying again. Does he hate me so much he doesn't even want to take anything from me? Why? Because I didn't keep distance like he told me to? My heart ached. I always asked him and thanked him, but right now I hate him so much. It's not from me, it's from Soy. I barely gathered myself from breaking down in tears and handed him the gift. Here, take it. I'm done here, so I'll go. Feeling upset, I told him coldly and turned around. But the moment I turned around, I regretted it. This isn't how it's supposed to go. But I can't control myself. If I face T any longer, I'll end up crying. I quickly walked toward the entrance. I was almost running when T followed me and grabbed my arm. Wait. Look how pissed she is. Yeah, exactly, that's my face. I had to stop. He held my arm tightly. Yuri, what happened? It's none of your damn business. Let go of me. Normally I would have been touched at his consideration. But at this moment, I hate him for it. I'm tired of him being nice one second and cold the next. I said to him without turning around. It's nothing. I was distracted and tripped on something. Can you let me go? I have something to do. I want to escape this place right now. Whether or not Soy and T see each other, whether or not they give gifts, I don't want to care about it anymore. Why do I have to suffer like this? I shook off his hand. I quickly left the rooftop, barely holding back the tears. If I leave like this, it'll be difficult to face him at home. But right now, I can't stand being with him. How can I calm myself down? Fuck Yuri. That makes everybody feel better. Yuri's just a man whore, remember? Okay. Since the exams are over, I have to keep the promise I made with Yuri. I arrived at our meeting place early and just waited. Yuri said he'd bring the car here. Girl, why are you still in your uniform? I checked the last text Yuri sent me. Wait. Huh? Is someone calling me? I turned around and saw... T was covered in sweat and running towards me. You're not going to work? T was still holding on to Soy's present I handed him. Seeing the ribbon still intact, I don't even think he opened it. Why did you hand this to me? T didn't answer my question and just snapped at me. He looked a bit mad. Answer me. I felt angry, too, at his commanding words. He doesn't even know what I was feeling when I handed it to him. I wanted things to work out between you and Soy, that something. No, I didn't want to do it is what we're supposed to say. I didn't want to do it. Do you think I was excited to hand that over to you? You don't even know how I feel. If you hate it that much, then fine. I won't care anymore. Just think I was wrong for not refusing a friend's plea and let this go. I was surprised at how cold I was. Wait. T seemed a bit surprised too and started talking. Oh God, Yuri, show up. Here you were, my honey. I turned around at the familiar voice. Oh, Yuri. Thank God, Yuri. Before I knew it, his limo was right in front of my eyes. Hurry and get in. We can't waste another second. I glanced at T. T frowned so hard it was obvious he was pissed. wasn't like T. But I opened the limo door without any hesitation. Right now, I don't have the leisure to worry about T. Now, leave that boy be and let's go on our date, princess. Yuri talked so T could hear. He's doing it on purpose. He's doing it on fucking purpose to fuck with T. Good for you, Yuri. And when I closed the door, he started the car right away. Okay, so we have one more. Both of these chances with T would have been the perfect play. Like, I don't know when it's going to happen, but the car left and T got further away. He seemed to feel complicated as he watched the car disappear. This is the amusement park I couldn't go to last time. There must have been other amusement parks. It bothered you, didn't it? Of course. Yuri grinned and looked around the amusement park. On our way to the park, Yuri was surprisingly quiet. He must have considered how gloomy I seemed to feel. I feel like nowadays Yuri's been caring for me the way T no longer did. To be honest, when he asked me to go on a date, I was worried he would just play around and cling on to me. But now, I realize I was completely wrong. I even felt a bit sorry. Is there anything you want to ride? I can't imagine Yuri going on a ride. He looks like he should be having a quiet dinner at a fancy restaurant. Why are we still wearing our fucking uniform? I smiled a bit and looked around. Let's see. I raised my head and was looking around the amusement park when I noticed a huge ride. A Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel naturally reminded me of T. I think it was from then. The T had started to act strangely. What should we ride first? Although we don't really like rides. I can't really think of what I want to ride first. Really? Then should we just sit down for a while? We come to an amusement park to sit. Yuri took me to a bench, but hey, you know what? He leaned on it and threw back his head. It was strange to see him be so calm. You're not playing around today. So weird. Yuri scoffed and grinned. It's better not to touch a girl who likes someone else. What? I was startled and stared at Yuri. Like someone else? Yuri turned his head and looked into my eyes. Oh, I miss you so much, pretty. Look how pretty he is. You've underestimated me if you thought I wouldn't notice. He was being serious, unlike usual. What do you mean? It doesn't matter if you pretend. You're already caught, so don't be gloomy, my honey. He was always a bit twisted. He didn't have to say the name for me to know. The person we were both thinking about is T. I feel bad for your class president who's seeing him. Her bust size is way too good for T. You perv. Cheer up, darling. Yuri said it lightheartedly, but I felt troubled. I realized that I was so troubled even other people noticed. I suddenly felt resentment. Why me? The two were people who mattered to me. So all I did was wish for them to be happy. I don't know why I should feel hurt and troubled. I've done nothing wrong. Oh no. Did I make you cry? No, I'm not crying. You're crying. I tried to calm myself down, but it didn't work. Why did this happen? It was such a sudden change. But I still like T. I like it when he gives me that kind smile, which he doesn't anymore. I thank him for cooking me breakfast every morning. And I'm happy that he's always by my side to protect me, which he's not anymore. But now, I feel like I'm the only one who feels this way. Why do we have to grow so apart? I don't even know what I'm thinking these days. It's funny that I've been so careless even you noticed. I tried to smile, but Yuri looked serious. No, you're not careless. I can see how much my darling is trying. I'm the only one who can see it. Especially since it concerns romance. Yuri's eyes shined kindly. It was a familiar face. The face I always expected from T. I'm thinking about T again. I hate myself for thinking of him even now. Girl, don't we all? That's how it always works. You're like, fuck him, he's an asshole. Why does it hurt so much? Ah! He always pretends to know everything. But he's just troubling you right now. You deserve someone much better, darling. Besides, that boy is really dangerous. At least no less dangerous than I am. I don't get what you mean. You'll find out if you don't give him up. If you ever get disappointed, you can always return to me. Yuri joked and winked. I felt better to see him care about my feelings until the end. Well, I felt glad to see him care about my feelings until the end. No, there was no pause there. But we're just like, but it's Yuri, and I still love him to death. I feel like I can be more honest with him. Why is he trying to be so distant to me? Would Yuri know? He folded his arms and thought for a while. He's like, he's dangerous, dear. Give him up. Right, Spacey, give him up. Run away with Yuri. Forget T, because you're going to end up in a cage. There was nobody in Amnesia Memories that warned us about fucking Toma. Where the hell was our Yuri then? If I just tell you this easily, I would be helping him. But I don't want my honey to get so sad. I'll just tell you a couple things. The reason he's keeping his distance is, as you know, so you don't get hurt. But I don't understand why he acts like that at home, too. There aren't any other people at home. I feel like I'm lashing everything out on Yuri. You really think there aren't any other people? What? I don't think my darling's ready to handle the truth. But it would be the same for everyone else, too. T is difficult to handle. At a serious face, I realized that he wasn't just lying to make T look bad. Then, would Soy be able to handle it? I don't know. Yuri just shrugged his shoulders. Since I don't know much about that girl. Oh no, my honey. It's bothering you, isn't it? I didn't answer, but he'll surely take my silence as a yes. Yuri stroked my hair to cheer me up. I never thought in a million years that I'd be talking about my troubles with Yuri. It is a bit embarrassing, but I feel much better to talk about my feelings. T must like Soy, right? Well, I don't know. Yuri was being vague again. Well, I guess he can't know for sure. Yuri saw how timid I was and sparkled his eyes. And he whispered in a sneaky voice, "Don't you ever think about pushing her away and taking her place?" Oh, don't you ever think about pushing her away and taking her place? I can't do that. She's my friend, and just because he knows how I feel, it doesn't mean he'll like me back. I feel bad for Soy, but to be honest, the latter reason was more important. He's already avoiding me. I don't think he'll like me back. Yeah, it's too late now. I have no desire to approach T now. Soy's my best friend, and T's someone I like. I don't want to ruin their happiness. Neither one of them is happy, though. Jesus Christ, how stupid can you be? I just want this horrible feeling to disappear quick. Yuri stared at me and said as if he was giving me advice. I don't like movies with female leads who are just innocent. What? Those girls just end up crying. No matter how beautiful they are, if they just cry, they're not attractive. But if that innocent girl is honest and also has the willpower to act on her feelings, then that's pretty attractive. Yuri smiled. An honest, innocent, and willful girl. It's very rare for a girl not to fall for me. How could you like that perv when I'm right here beside you? My honey is going to regret it for sure. Yuri smiled and joked. I felt much better now. My bird is literally in my face and I can't talk. I'm so sorry. But if you really want it, take it. You have to, if that's what will make you happy. If it's you, he might change. Now get up. I was wrong today. I've chosen the wrong place for a date. I rarely make mistakes like this. Here, take my hand. Let's go home. I'll make sure not to make this mistake on our next date. I promise. Yuri didn't even look at the rides and walked away. To be honest, I didn't want to go on the rides as well. I think Yuri noticed that. I've never seen Yuri be so reliable like he was just now. Then you go in first. Yuri stopped the car in front of the house and told me with his hand still on the steering wheel. You're not going in? Yeah, I have to go back to the academy to grade the exams. Oh, did he take the trouble to go to the amusement park just for me? Before I could even say sorry, Yuri laughed cheerfully and said bye. Then go in. I'll be back as soon as I'm done with work. Okay, then good luck. Yuri gestured toward me to go in and disappeared with the car. How did he learn to drive? Did we ask this question like 5 paths ago? I mean, the house is quiet. No one's back yet. Everyone will be celebrating the end of exams in their own ways. I was a bit tired from being in the car for a long time. I've never had such a deep conversation with Yuri before. I thought for a moment on everything he said. But if you really want it, take it. You have to, if that's what will make my honey happy. If it's you, he might change. I felt much better to think that Yuri genuinely wished for my happiness. Of course, it was also because I finally told some of my honest feelings for the first time. What is T doing right now? Come to think of it, I felt bad for leaving him at the academy like that. I was too upset to be rational then. Did he hate me that much for handing him Soy's gift? I should talk with him when he comes home. I lied in my bed thinking that. I felt my eyes close immediately. Wake up. It's still early evening. Hmm? You were sleeping. Were you tired today? Oh. I made you tea. Tea? You stopped in the middle of writing in your diary. You don't look so well. Is anything bothering you? Just tell me if anything's troubling you. Bird, that hurt. Brat? I'll help as much as I can. All right? T gave me a sweet smile. I haven't seen that smile in a long time. Thanks, T. Yeah, he always smiled at me like that. When did he stop? I feel like he's going to disappear. If I don't hold on to him, he'll leave me forever. I reach out to him. Huh? He faded away as soon as I reached out. T? Dream. T. T. T! I woke up and saw the dark sky outside the window. The ceiling was unfamiliar. This wasn't my room. Was it a dream? Where is this place? Huh? I came back to my senses and realized I was in the library. When did I come in here? I thought I fell asleep in my bed. I looked around and saw a teacup on the table. It was steaming as if it had just been made. I'm thirsty. I instinctively reach out for the cup. This is Triple Z. Did T make this for me? And why the fuck are you in the library, girl? This is shady. At that moment, the door opened. You're awake. T came in. T? I felt my face get red from remembering the dream I just had. I lowered my gaze. I don't think it was a dream. Did you make this for me? Yeah. Can I drink it? Of course. I sipped the tea. This is shady as fuck. I felt the warmth spread all over my body. It's so warm. But why was I sleeping here? T didn't say anything because he brought you here. Oh god, he was going to get rapey. I don't know. Was I sleeping here the whole time? T seemed a bit strange. After being silent for a while, he came up to me and asked, Did you have fun today? Huh? Oh, is he asking me about the date with Yuri? Come to think of it, I saw him last in front of Yuri's car. I remember how bad I treated him and answered as kindly as I could. Yeah, it was better than I thought it'd be. To be honest, it wasn't just better than I thought it would be. It was great. I should really thank Yuri properly next time. Remembering the conversation I had with Yuri, I thought about being honest with T too. T... I think this is where we're going to get our bad ending. Suddenly I was pushed hard and fell back on the bed. Oh god. It was T. It was pressing hard on my shoulders. T! My heart pounded. His eyes were strange. They were shining like those of a predator. So, what did you exactly do with Yuri? Let me go first! You have to answer me first. My shoulders hurt. I couldn't even speak at the pain. I knew it. If I don't touch you, I knew that someone else would. If I don't hurt you, I thought someone else would. If this was going to happen from the beginning, I should have made you mine even though I knew I didn't deserve to. T, let me go! I can't. A good girl must stay quiet. Huh, yes, my owner is a good girl. She's a rare, precious, and lovely person. That's why I couldn't. I'd rather make you dirty with my own hands than let someone else take you away. Whoa, guys, this is fucking crazy. I should have kept you in my arms. This is going down the good path, guys. We haven't made the choice to go down the bad ending. Since this has already happened, I'll show you right now the real me, since it's already happened. It's okay if you're scared, but instead, be as scared as you possibly can and shiver in fear so you can't think of anyone else. Owner, I have the honor of dragging you down to the bottom. T's eyes flashed. I was breaking out in cold sweat. We're going to save, because here is where we're going to get... pushing him away continues down the good ending, but we're going to get bad ending 3 right now. And we're going to wrap this part. So this might be a little bit few minutes longer than normal, so. We're going to accept T. Bad ending 3, my owner. I didn't push T away and just stared at him. I don't know what to do right now. My mind went completely blank. T's eyes were cold. Your eyes tell me you want it. What? Ugh! Oh! Before I could even answer, my lips were blocked. I'm assuming this is the CG that changes after the bad ending. So something else happens in the good ending if we push him away, and this is the... Because there's one that said it changes. I'm assuming it's this. I couldn't breathe because his lips moved so roughly against mine. T took the chance and slid his other hand down my thigh. Wow, oh god. And he grabbed my knee hard. Oh, the painful knee. When T grabbed my scratched knee, I felt like seeing stars. But his lips were pressing so hard I couldn't even scream. All I could think of was, no way. I couldn't recognize his face. This was what T wanted? Sorry, owner. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. I can't help it. I'll treat you better than anyone else in the world. Don't forgive me. Don't forgive you. Or don't forgive me. I don't know. I felt a sharp pain on my knee and my mind went completely blank. Wake up. It's morning. Sleep well? You look pretty today as usual. Let's see the scar on your knee. Pretty. I wanted to make it look like mine, but this isn't too bad. I'll bring you breakfast. What, you're cold? Don't crouch. You can just go inside the sheets. Or do you want a cup of tea? You'll feel warm in no time if you drink tea. If you don't like that as well, then I'll hug you. Now come here, my owner. My love, my everything. This is our own little world. Then shall we start the day cheerfully again? That was a little creepy.
숙제 보여주면 안 될까?
She literally was just like, my god, that was motherfucking creepy. That's what she said. Yeah, totally. Obviously, I have no idea of it. Okay, well, that was bad ending number... I mean, I'll be honest, that was a little creepy and slightly rapey. But not nearly as violent to me as him choking the life out of Yinho and then quote-unquote hurting us. I'm still a little more traumatized over what he did to Yinho than this. That's all I'm saying. My owner. Oh, God. Well, and then we'll finish up this chapter in the next part. We'll continue on the good path, and then we get into the festival chapter where we get to our last bad ending, and then a couple. So we're almost there. We're almost at the end. So we're at the very end of Yuri's advice chapter. We have festival where we get our last bad ending. We have performance, and then we have our happy ending, which I guess is Christmas with T, which I'm just going to assume involves bondage with Christmas lights or something, because I just can't imagine this going well. But anyway, so I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.